What's good, everybody? It's Miscomposition MC, that writes fiction, back at it with another Black Clover review. This is for chapter 355, The Star Prince. Now, if you're new to your channel, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. So I wanted to wait for the officials to come out so we knew what was what, because wording matters. And the officials, it states from Yami. He's just like, he's already ... For us, we know dead, deceased, which is crazy because it's just like, dang, Jack was just out, But we see William's World Tree Magic, but we don't know if, I feel like that's why Yami stated that, and why us with the readers, so that way we know, okay, because we see William's World Tree Magic, but we're like, okay, but Yami just stated that he's already dead, so from what we've seen with William's World Tree Magic, that doesn't break people who've already been dead or have been dead a certain specific amount of time. Now, all this is happening so fast, but because at the same time that William deploys his World Tree Magic, he's going towards Lucius, and he's stating, in his head, he's just like, I am who I am today because of Julius. And he's shouting out to Lucius, I'll stop you if it kills me. And I'm just all like, yo, y'all really need to work on y'all's choice of wording, because he's gifting people a swift whatever they're asking for, swiftly. Because he throws a freaking time spell at William, and you see his arms start to deteriorate. So before it was just all yo, is William dead, son? But I don't think he's dead, because of course he has dialogue later. Plus he has his World Tree Magic, which, if it goes by what he was saying and he's not dead, it should still keep him going because he's not dead. Charlotte shouts out to him, and Lucius is just like, none of you have the power to define me, which is crazy because it's just all I know we're in the final run. Me personally, like I said, I feel like the good guys are gonna lose this. Even with Asta coming through, I still think they're gonna lose this, or they're gonna be forced to retreat because he's just too powerful at the moment. And within that, I feel like their exit is going to be by way of to the Diamond Kingdom, by way of through, this is where we would get introduced to the dwarfs, basically. But because it's just all not being able to see Yami do something, having that last level up before the series, to get one of those. It's we've had that all series, and what we've also had all series is this continuation of the good guys lose first, and then, or maybe even a second time, but then, they overcome. So I feel like there's too much that hasn't been addressed, and it would make sense if it was addressed by way of the Dwarf Kingdom and them not being found, them basically having to be in hiding, everyone who survives this freaking onslaught that's going on and who doesn't get turned into a paladin. And like I said before in my other video, it would suck for the ones who have William Yami or any of the other ones that got turned into elves, for them to be turned into a paladin, even though I think there may be some overlapping. But someone like Charlotte, someone like Yami, someone like Real, Dorothy, all these turning in, they might get murked, but as far as turning into a paladin, that would kind of suck. Especially Yami, that would really suck. I don't see the point. I would like to see that level up. I think the same with Marileona. It would be crazy, Yami going back to the land of the rising sun and learning Zetin, and then him and oh snap, that might be a whole little theory video. Yami goes back to the land of the rising sun, trains, and that way he's able to do a Zetin that freaking, like, you see Yami and Asta do like a combined Zetten attack. Oh, you can't tell me that won't be fucking fire. Anyways, back with the review. So Lucius is just like, they don't have the power to defy him. You see these crazy looking angels, no feet, and they're just like about to freaking set this light down, but Yuno comes through. It's like you see one star, then you see like a bunch of stars, and they reflects all that away. Now, some people are saying that this was Wizard King level feat, and when you think about the fight with Patry, you would think so. And I have to double check, but I think Broku or somebody broke it down, and it was just all like the scale that Julius did covered like the entire kingdom, versus this is just covering, you know, that part. Because we did see like a map, like with Julius, like that joy was huge. So that's interesting. So it's still a feat. You know, there was also breaking down, you know, the parallels, Asta doing this Zetten and Yuno doing this, like there's those parallels that happen, you know. Everybody's just all like, yo, what in the world? Even Yami's just like, it's been a year and some, but he's leveled up that much. And then William's just like, I see, you surpassed me. He said, I appoint you captain of the Golden Dawn. You know, like, this joint is crazy. So it was official. He's like, I appoint you during battle. I appoint you. Man. And we see as far as the flashbacks of what Yuno's been doing. And yeah, it looks like he broke the news. Both, you know, that's a big blow. Sister Lily and Asta, like, yo, that joint is like, dang. Yuno's just like, there's no way I could ever forgive you, Lucius Sagratis, but that's not why I'm going to defeat you. I'll do it because I'm the man who will be Wizard King. He's all like, Lucius is like, I knew I'd have to put you down myself. Man, so like I said, there's no way in hell that Yuno, because Yuno isn't the main person. Of course. But it's going to be a hell of a fight. It is going to be a hell of a fight. And I would hate for the other captains to be sidelined. I think they may, you know, tend to the other paladins. So crazy fight between Yami and Morgan, that dark versus light, everything like that. I think maybe in the middle of the fight, it's going to start getting crazy. And that's what we're going to see, like the help from the Black Bulls and Asta. But, yo, it's going to get crazy. I think we're going to have some more deaths and people turning into paladins, and maybe those people that died being resurrected and turned to a paladin. And then when this all is over, those people who were dead don't die and they stay alive. Because we've already seen this happened earlier on with old dude and his soul conductor magic, and him putting Patry in an artificial body, and having what's his face, Beast dude, he had died and he was back. Like, as a matter of fact, that was like the first in like us seeing that happen, like, because old dude died twice. He died back then, and then Yami put the nail in the coffin, you know, and then he has an artificial life. So we might see some crazy stuff with Black Clover at the end of this. I wouldn't even be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people, I don't understand the reasoning for that, but I don't know. But But it doesn't, like, I'm not saying that in a bad way. But anyways, this chapter's crazy. It's dope. It's straight up fire. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction. Leave a like, subscribe, and notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. Let me know what y'all think about Yami going back to the land of the rising sun and learning Zetten. Anyways, peace.
For the return to fall. Maybe I should be asleep, but these full moon vibes got me in the deep. Emotional roller coaster strapped in my seat, ready for a trip to find what I seek. Passing through the galaxy into my office, translating thoughts into deep science. Got the sun in my pocket, building resilience. So when the next winter cycle comes, I prepare with no losses. The work of the solo, it's a boss. At the